My cousin, Captain Robert Walls, while assigned to VMGR 352, was severely injured in a KC-130 incident on July 30th, 1970 at Marine Corps Station El Toro. Unfortunately, he would pass away from his wounds about a week later. Since 1961, the Marine Corps Hercules community has lost a total of 8 aircraft in both combat and training missions.
Throughout the world, there are memorials dedicated to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. To this day, there is no memorial that collectively honors all the aircrew nor aircraft that have been lost in the Marine Corps Hercules community.
With the support of the Marine Corps Air Transport Association, otherwise known as MACADA, we've begun the fundraising efforts for the VMGR Memorial Monument here at the National Museum of the Marine Corps.
We stand to further our mission to never forget those service members who gave their all, remembering them for how they dedicated their lives in the defense of freedom, reaffirming the commitment to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
And I remember standing out in front of 814, and I had 4 engines turning, called all clear of them all. We'd rolled up the long cord. I'd taken the headset off, and Cox come running up, and I was standing on the top of the crew engine's door. And Cox said, "I'll take it." I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." So I gave him my headset and the long cord. I stepped off the door while I went down the stairs. I closed the door behind them, locked the door. I remember him signaling for them to pull the chocks out. I saluted the PC, I think his Major Sells was his name. I saluted the bird, and 45 minutes later they told me that E-14 was down.
This is the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's the only American national cemetery located inside an extinct volcano. Its Hawaiian name is Puawaina, which means Hill of Sacrifice. On February 10th, 1968, Basketball 813 was critically hit by anti-aircraft fire during final approach to Khe Sanh Air Base, Vietnam. 7 of the 10 men aboard perished in the inferno, including the flight mechanic, Lance Corporal Jerry Farron, the radio operator, Lance Corporal David Devick, and the flight engineer, Master Sergeant John Diadamo, who was buried here with his wife Florence. She never remarried after his death, and kept his memory alive by sharing stories about him to the kids, which are currently being shared to me for the first time. I've also come here to see the Courts of the Missing, which includes the names of 6 Marines from Basketball 809, whose aircraft vanished on February 1st, 1966, near Hon Ko Island, Vietnam, and they are still missing to this very day. The more that time passes, I'm choosing to view these moments not with sorrow, but with joy and appreciation that I had the opportunity to know them. Giants among men, who are of extraordinary substance and character. It seems those men spent their time on Earth teaching the rest of us what living life should look like, and to never let an opportunity to make others' lives better pass us by. It seems that in death, they still illuminate our path, help us find a tailwind, and guide our hearts back home.